Everybody, is Jubilation Joy. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well and that you are enjoying your day, that your weekend went great and everything that you hoped and looked forward to was answered. And as you guys are preparing, if you celebrate Thanksgiving or if you don't, then hey, enjoy your rest of the week coming up and that you celebrate it with friends and family and everybody that's dear and close to you. Okay, so I have just left my urologist appointment, my bad. Appointment, well, maybe 20 minutes ago. Sitting in the car now. We discussed the fact about, in the last video I was talking about things that I had been through in my body the past couple of weeks to about past month. I mentioned about having a dermoid cyst. That's something that forms in women on the uterus. It consists of skin and teeth, hair, different things like that. Some can be small, some can be big. It's what the one that I'm dealing with is non-cancerous, so that's a major blessing. But late last night I started having some severe pelvic pain, and so I was concerned, thinking about, okay, is this dermoid acting up or anything? Because I haven't had any pain from it. I haven't had any problems, anything existing from that. But I started to wonder and worry, could this be something that's causing me to feel this pain? And last night it felt like a tremendous sharpness in that area, kind of the pain in my back, in the lower back area. So I wasn't really sure, but I just kind of just researched everything to make sure. So I asked her when I went into that, asked my urologist nurse to, once I completed my urine sample, to see if I had, a UTI, infection, anything like that. And she said no. Everything came back negative. She said no, your urine is fine, it's perfect. And I'm like, well, why am I having this problem here? Because a lot of times when you have a UTI, you have the foul smelling urine, which I didn't have. There was no blood in it. It wasn't clouding. So you might think, well, why would you automatically consider that? But because of the pain I was feeling, that could be associated with having a UTI. So I wasn't really sure, but I didn't want to take any chances, and that's why I wanted to see, which one of it could it be? Could it have been the dermoid? Could have been causing problems, or was it a UTI that I wasn't aware of that could be occurring in my system that I didn't know that would need to be treated? So when she gave me that relief today, I was like, oh, okay. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, well, why am I still feeling this here? So when the urologist came in the room and I talked to him, he said, well, let's see if you have kidney stones. So I was like, okay, like, have you had kidney stones before? No. I can't tell you what it feels like. I don't know, because I never had it. I don't know. But he's going to check me for that and see how that goes. I was most annoyed about today was that he's on the medication, Mirbetric. And I had that for a while. It was working because he had me on something called oxybutynin. Oxybutynin was working much better than the Mirbetric, but the Mirbetric started kicking after a while. So both of them kind of helped out, the issue that I was dealing with the urinary incontinence. But I would say more over the oxybutynin, I would say is on the top of my list for that, because of how it made me feel, how I started shrinking the time of me, constantly going to the bathroom. I'll say between 3 to 6 in the morning, I'm getting up, going to the bathroom, 10, 11 times. And with that type of medication, it may have reduced it down to about maybe 7 times. So that's really awesome. So I appreciate that a lot. But the biggest thing that I was upset about was that he had gave me a refill. And normally Walmart will send me a text, or they'll call and then leave me a voicemail, or they'll just call and I answer the phone and just say, okay, your prescription is ready. You hear the automated machine. But the when my urologist, sorry, I keep saying neurologist, the urologist nurse called and tell me about a couple weeks ago that prescription was fulfilled, was filled. When I called Walmart, they said they didn't see it, they said they didn't have it. So I was really upset. I was really surprised because I'm like, well, she called and told me. And a lot of times with insurances, they decide, when they feel like covering something and when they do not. It's a whole issue with dealing with them because they send you through the ringer. Trust and believe that. But kind of find out, because the turn of events, my mom and I went to Walmart last night and she had a prescription that she had to pick up. So I just happened to ask one of the pharmacists, I said, can you check, see if there's a medication for me in there? And she checked and she was like, yes. And I said, and she said, I see she said, you needed to pick this up for, the urinary incontinence from the urologist. I said, yes. I said, but every time I call, somebody would say it wasn't in the system or they haven't received it or anything like that. And she said, well, it's been here. I said, well, no one has called me. No one physical has called me. I haven't gotten a text message. I haven't received a voicemail. I said, or a phone call saying, your prescription is right. I said, I haven't received anything. I said, because I have been calling. I said, and nobody has told me anything. So I was really upset because that for almost a month could have been helping me with progressing with this urinary incontinence of not having to wear so many of underdimensionables of wearing pull-ups. It's embarrassing to be an adult and have to deal with that, but hey, it is what it is, and you have to deal with that. With dealing with MS, it comes with the territory. But I was so furious because I was like, this would have been remedied some way, somehow. If someone was on their game doing their job and would have called me. So, I love the ladies there. I love Walmart. But just for that certain instance there, it really had me furious and upset because this is my livelihood. This is my body. And anything like that that's off kilter, that somebody is not doing, somebody that's not handling their business, it affects your life severely. So the good thing about it, I'm about to go ahead to Walmart and get that in a few minutes. But, he told me, well, I'll see you back in 3 to 6 weeks, so I'll see you sometime in January. And we just discussed the fact that it's okay to make sure that membership will work. He's still going to put me back on the oxybutynin as well, which is good. So I have both medications to see how my body will interact with that, but make sure everything that is okay. And he said to check up with that, see how that flows, how that works with me. And if it doesn't, then we'll discuss again the option of doing having Botox in the bladder, which I am not pleased about, I'm not happy about. So I'm praying and hoping with both medications that those come together and work for me to give me the desires of my heart to make sure that it strains down this urinary incontinence to where I have a better quality of life. And if having to go whatever has to be necessary, then God graced me to go through it. But other than that, I don't want to deal with that. I want to take pills, but I'd rather deal with both medications than had to go through another procedure, such as that. I've never had that before, but I'm tired of doing the procedures anyway. But I hope you guys have a great day, a great rest of the week, and you enjoy your Thanksgiving. So this has been Jubilation Joy, a short synopsis of how my urologist visit went today. And I love you guys, and talk to you soon. Bye.